my name is Meerah and I'm a Lorekeeper on the Lost Libraries, and today I wanted to talk about Chilla's Art's new game, Umigari. Umigari just came out a few days ago at the time of writing this, and while I myself am terrible at horror games, especially ones involving the ocean, I do love watching people play them. Sorry, I just woke up and it's really early, so sorry if my voice is still also waking up. I've been a big fan of Chilla's art for some time now. You guys might know their work from games such as Convenience Store and Shinkansen. They're usually mundane settings that become incredibly unsettling. Umigari is not really like that though. It's immediately fantastical. It's set in a world that has been cursed, and all humans have been turned into fish, and all fish have been turned into humans by an eldritch kind of whale god. The whale listened to and heard the cries of the fish folk and their endless suffering at the hands of humans due to greed, overfishing, and sought to use the curse as a solution. But there is a problem. He forgot to give the fish-turned humans the same level of consciousness and sentience as humans, and as a result, a lot of them do not adjust well at all to human life and end up behaving strangely. So yeah, not good at all. Our character, who was presumably a fish before the events of the game took place, is now a human and an angler armed with a harpoon. They hunt fish for the fish merchant and do favors for all manner of strangers throughout the game, including the main favor, or quest, taking the whale's daughter back to her father. When we do this, it is here that the whale admits that things did not go according to plan. That he did not foresee that fish wouldn't be prepared or able to build a functioning society. The fish people we meet and talk to in the game all express some kind of hatred or fear of humans, indicating that they remember their pasts and their encounters with humans, which is really sad. Almost all of them are not adjusting well at all to being human. Some cannibalize each other, some are really erratic, some clearly just want to go back to being fish. So the whale wonders if this is because humans are inherently evil or flawed, that their behavior is because they've now become what they've always hated. The player is then given a choice to either reverse the curse, which implies that a lot of humans might drown since they're currently deep in the ocean when they get turned back into a human. And the ending cutscene you get for that is just an underwater view of all these human bodies floating to the surface. Doesn't bode too well. So this ending, in my opinion, is ultimately the bad ending. The good ending, again, in my opinion, is one where you don't reverse the curse, and instead you ask the whale god to give the fish people a second chance and to grant them the same level of consciousness, sentience, and intelligence as humans, since for some reason he just left their fish brains the same the first time. I'm not sure how he thought that was going to work out. Anyway, this then results in them all collectively deciding and teaching each other that they will not eat fish or hunt fish for sport, as they recall so vividly their own suffering at the hands of fishing, and refuse to continue the cycle. The ending cutscene we get for making that decision shows them creating their own unique society and living in harmony with one another and with the humans, now fish. There are some really unique creatures in the game, some far more terrifying than others. I'll be linking Gab Smolder's playthrough in the description if you want to watch the full game. It's a little less than 4 hours long, I think. But I really enjoyed it, every minute. The creature I was obviously the most fascinated by is the whale. We know very little about it, aside from that it's clearly suffered at the hands of humans. I mean, its body is all stuck with harpoons. It has the ability to hear and understand all other fish. So it's sort of like an implied omniscience and telepathy, I guess. And that it considers itself and has a pride about it, that it believes it has the abilities and consciousness of a god. And I mean, we do see evidence of it doing things that certainly make it seem like a god. It's very Eldritch, and I would love to know more about it. I really just love this world that Chilla's art has built. It's very unique and cool, and yeah, it's just such a vibe. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble about Umigari. I wish that there was more like individual information that I could tell you about the whale, but like I said, like we just don't know very much. We know that he turned his daughter into a person. The schoolgirl that we help throughout the game was obviously a fish before the events of the curse. Probably a whale. I wonder if there's any connection between like people's professions and what kind of fish they got turned into, or if it has to do with their personalities when they were humans, because some humans, you know, become things like the Umiga, which is just like a giant scary grudge head at the end of a snake. And it's like, what kind of a human was she to get turned into that, you know? Obviously at the school, you've got like school kids getting turned into a school of fish. Like that makes sense. So they're like all tuna, I think is what they get turned into. But yeah, I wonder, there probably is some connection between the kind of person you were as a human and what kind of fish you got turned into. Or maybe there's not a connection, but it's a really, really cool game. Obviously, like I said before, I've got links to the game on Steam and to Gab's playthrough of the game. Links for both of those will be in the description. If you liked this video and listening to me ramble on and on sleepily, leave it a like, perhaps a comment, subscribe. Y'all know the YouTube drill. Super special thank you, as always, to my channel members, especially Loremasters, PwNaGeDOTexe, Beitodesstrafe, General Jehuty, Vlad, and Lexaous. May Yog grant you the knowledge you seek, my friends. Friendly reminder, I do have a Patreon where you can join for free to watch my videos without any pesky ads. So yeah, I guess that's it. I hope to see y'all next time here in the library. Have a nice day.